Okay. I think I'm ready. Okay, hold up. Alright. How my voice sound? My voice sound good? Oh. Alright, let's get it. Cyrene, so freaking cute. So adorable. Alright, let's get back to the main story.
You should head back to your seats for now.
Alright.
Did you hear that the Flame Chase journey will end after we win this campaign?
Huh? But there are so many Titans we haven't fought yet.
Come on. The Deliverer from beyond the sky is here, so we don't need to follow the process like before. We'll be able to go home soon.
Excuse me.
Oh, I think I had too much. Didn't think you could get drunk on fruit juice.
Oh wow, I know. I'm pretty sure I stated I know who this voice actor is. Well, I don't know her name, but I recognize her voice.
That was a bit too much, honey brew.
Called it. Oatmeal suits us way better than honey brew.
Oh, please give me a boat as well, teacher.
Campaigning against Vagusa? Does that mean we need to fight in the ocean?
Is it too late to start learning how to swim?
Memory crystals must be examined with a convex lens. Sorry, I didn't realize it was you.
But man, I'm just talking to the NPCs before I get started.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against
Anyway, how y'all
Vagusa
doing? Yeah, they've been great.
will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
Alright, let's get it.
Oh. This honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
From now on, I'm not gonna keep taking screenshots
No
of her.
need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead.
Because I know I done took like a multiple different amount of screenshots of Seadra for like the past 3 streams, so I gotta stop doing that because I think I got enough.
The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have.
Can you hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Sorry about my mic unplugged again. Where's the TV remote? Give me a second. Actually, I need to straighten out my desk because this mic gonna keep unplugging like this if I don't straighten my desk out. Hold up, give me a second. Like I thought was gonna fucking happen. Of course. Okay, hopefully this mic is on now. Also, what's up, Trip? How you doing? Excuse me. Whew. Let's continue.
However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty. What does she mean? The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
This nigga Lygus really got to her. I don't know if she's playing up an act or if she's being serious. But knowing how she has not been a character who's been like, oh, I'm the type who puts on a face in front of people. She's not that type of person. She's straight up, no, this is who I am type individual. So I have to believe that she actually took his words to heart and now has sided with him. She has become lost in the sauce because she wants to do so much conquest. Oh my gosh. Who you cracking your knuckles at, fool? What's going on? We are just...
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies.
Oh, I understand the implication that's being made here. I understand it. Hold up, let me check something. Alright, I had to just check something real quick. Alright, let's continue.
Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Ceridra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
We must convince her.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Yes, a smug look.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword?
Absolutely.
I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's watch our words carefully.
Oh boy. Start with the defiance that lasted 3.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of World Baron was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aedes Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction, he lived through history 30 million times, hoping, futilely, to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny. Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Amphorius, your glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
I ain't gonna lie, it doesn't seem like anything we say is gonna change her mind. Because it seems like she's already made up her mind. Because the fact that, regardless of what we said now, she hasn't changed anything. Talk about the Trailblazers. Resolve.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Stand on business, nigga.
That was truly a chaotic speech. All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition
This nigga
certainly eclipses all things.
Oh, she's sitting down? I didn't even notice it.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment. Miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you...
Yo, back your ass up, nigga.
use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Okay. So she was playing up an act. Okay. I see that. Okay, Hold up, I gotta get a screenshot of this, because this is pretty tough. Hold up. Let's get it. What happened to everyone that was in the room?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us.
Okay.
She can trust my friend.
I'm glad we have this
anywhere,
flashback.
anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
I can toss your words right back at you, like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
Oh, damn.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness.
Is he trying to say my girl is ugly? Kill this nigga now.
Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Era Nova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
I'm gonna let it continue because I'm gonna talk about something else that happened last night after I ended the stream.
Factors such as you and him.
Careful. Careful.
Oh! Holy moly!
What was that voice? Was it Oryx? I found you. I finally found you. Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Where'd she go?
Ah, the time of judgment is nigh, my lord. The prison I have built for you is now complete.
Oh no.
In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
What do you mean by that? Yeah, back your ass up.
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Oh my goodness.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity.
That was kind of a tough line. She was like, he was like, oh, a ruler does not decide what destiny does. It's what gods do. Face ass. Screw your rulership. Granted, where this nigga put us? And also, I saw that thing where she tried to stab him in the neck, but he caught the blade immediately. I ain't gonna lie, pretty tough move.
Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
I mean, she got her sword right there.
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride.
Oh, okay.
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Oh. Damn.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
Oh damn, this is crazy. Oh, also, let me know if the chat is still good. Only reason I'm asking because I noticed my YouTube stream at least was slowing down a bit, so I need to check and see the progress of everyone else's end of the stream. Like, is it good for y'all? Is it still going? Hopefully. So just let me know.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now, Scroolum.
He said that with venom in his voice. Screw them. I spit on your name. Anyway. Fine so far, but I've not been here the entire stream. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Also, welcome. How was y'all day today?
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
Wait, so she's been trying to get her hands on this damn thing from them this entire time she encountered them? That's interesting. No wonder she set up the banquet so that she can have this moment. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, this girl is playing some 5D chess, and I gotta respect it. Can I have to re-look at every action she's done up to this point?
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lygus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously, don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me.
I want to take that helmet off.
Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers.
I'm not gonna lie. It must be extremely frustrating from his point of view, right? This man, or this machine rather, has been on this scepter, hidden away in some corner of the cosmos, just by himself for whatever the past couple amber eras that have passed or whatever crap, right? Since the machine war or the whatever, right? Could you imagine? You're like, oh man, I'm in this corner by myself. No one knows I'm here. I'm over here doing this experiment, trying to awaken Iron Tomb so that he can wreak havoc on the cosmos. The plan is almost successful. Then, out of nowhere, niggas come out of the blue being like, yo, what is this world called Amphorius? And then they start messing up the experiment. I couldn't imagine. His crash out is about to be so justified. Well, justified from his perspective, but I don't care about his crash out. Oh man, just thinking about it is crazy. All this meticulous work only to be undone by these children. If it wasn't for these black damn kids, I would have gotten away with it. Ah, my goodness.
You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions. And as for Aranova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me?
I think the answer would be yes, because they would want to spin it back on you for real.
Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent.
Bro, I love those rings on her finger. On her fingers. And I like which finger she chose to have the rings on. She got one ring on her pinky, and then she got another ring on her thumb.
And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's happening?
This is the place outside the legend?
Excellent.
This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
Warning, warning, warning. Warning, warning, warning.
Command isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you'll be able to silently wait here for the final act of the Amphorius to begin.
Okay, so now that whole footnote thing is spinning back on the main character. Oh boy, this is not looking good. I'm the player, not the audience, damn it.
Oh, we always feel so powerless before fate, don't we? This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you. From the audience's perspective, you may better observe the workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level. In this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius, you will witness the end of that world's saga.
Also, leave a like on the stream. Thank you, appreciate it. All that dandy stuff. What exactly are you after? Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. I'll
Indeed. The speed of time here is infinitesimally close to that of the real universe you're familiar with. The answer concerning the prime mover of life and the total destruction of the erudition.
You also hate the Eons? Aren't you an emanator of every edition?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple?
Actually, you know what? That's actually kind of interesting. Because, like, this entire time, because he's probably going to be like, nah, I'm not no devout follower of the erudition. F that nigga. Right? But, like, from the lore that we've gathered from, like, people who are path striders and all these factions, right? Because usually how it has been presented to us is like, oh, if you are a path of this, you end up worshiping that Eon, like the people, like the fools who worship the Aeon of abundance, right? They all follow the Aeon of abundance religiously. Granted, if you look at the playable characters who are abundance characters, some of them don't even follow the path of erudition. Well, they follow it, but like they don't worship it, right? Case in point, Luocha. Luocha is actively trying to snuff out the Aeon of abundance, right? He's on that god extermination plan thing, right? So like he's kind of similar to Laius in a way, but the people who like are the people of the Lofu, all of them follow the path of the Hun, or most of them. And they follow it faithfully, even if they don't like follow the direct path that they're connected to. You have niggas who are abundance, destruction, and all that stuff who live on the Lofu, but they follow the path of the Hun. So it doesn't even match their path of worship, right?
I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands.
Alright, I forgot about that. Isn't Noose, like, wasn't he created by human hands? He was like an automaton who essentially who achieved godhood somehow, right? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened with News. He was just like some advanced AI computing program that eventually became a god.
Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind.
Wait, he was there before he was born?
But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primum mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves.
Oh my goodness, I just had the craziest realization. Holy moly. Okay, I gotta get this off my chest before we continue. So essentially, Noose, and from how Lygus is describing Noose, is this not exactly the exact same way how certain characters from Sumeru, or rather Nahida, described how the Akasha system was being used in the modern day of Sumeru by the sages? That it was stunting their ability to actually think critically and actually go out to seek knowledge, but instead they just relied on the Akasha for all this knowledge. And essentially, this is what's happening with Noose and the people of the Genius Society and just humans across the universe. They're just like, oh, well, Noose already knew this information, so we're just going to get this from him rather than, going to seek out this information for ourselves, right? So essentially, it has created complacency, right? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I hit the nail on the coffin.
I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you.
True form? What do you mean by that?
But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
My bad, I had to check something. Let's continue.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. If Lygus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herda's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much longer. That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And Screwy and I finally found an opportunity. Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius... Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Oh boy.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak. We detected another path's influence.
Remember?
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Or is erudition finally playing a role?
Its power is strong. Maybe able to help. Use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
Is Herta saying a certain path's faction has arrived in Amphorius, and I can ask them for help? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Amphorius, and which path's power I should use to call for reinforcements.
I mean, I feel like the path of Trailblaze and Remembrance feels the most likely to me right now.
Are these showing my memories?
No way. Do not tell me the Stellaron hunters have come. This nigga.
With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful.
No way.
But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang? Can they really help?
You know, the Annihilation Gang, you know, rolling up to help sounds pretty fun to me. And resonate with the destruction. Focus on the present.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice after all.
Okay, so the path of Remembrance feels like the only path. Or that and Trailblaze. Oh, the Preservation. I forgot. Hold on one second. I gotta see what my dog complaining about.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back. Alright.
I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog. That's right. No matter how far away a planet is, The IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Amphorius a pristine and untapped market?
Do not bring the IPC here. God forbid. We do not need them niggas here. The fact that the IPC follows the path of preservation is crazy to me. Because they can't even preserve, well, they would preserve a planet so that they can sell it. But like, the people's lives on those planets aren't even preserved. They're like, oh, we're gonna come here and help you, but then we change every damn thing. So they don't even preserve the people in their culture before they just start doing whatever the F they want with the damn planet. Like, what are we talking about here? Don't bring these niggas here.
Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
True. That means that hammer hard enough to smash through this jail. What the hell was Aquila before they became an Aeon? Like, what the F were they? Like, in concept, like, what was the main structure of their body? Were they humans, or were they some inhuman thing? Oh, Quilipoth. I said this nigga name wrong. His name is Quilipoth. I said Aquilella. Oh, wait, wasn't there another god called Aquilella or some crap like that? Wasn't that the god, Aventrine's family worshipped? Something like that? I could be entirely wrong. I keep forgetting and mixing characters, god's names up in this game. Quilipoth. Quilipoth? They had ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages. I'm not gonna lie. Most of these Aeons freaking suck. On some real ish. Like, no wonder Akavili, people love this nigga Akavili. This nigga was, not only was he a god, but he was a god who mingled among the mortals. More than likely, Akavili was probably a human who ascended to godhood too, right? Niggas can bet if they called on Akavili, you better believe that train was gonna come through the station being like, you called me? I'm here. Your god of Trailblazers here. I've come to save you. On some Superman type stuff.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it.
Booha's backstory made me hate them so much. They are literally a colonizing organization, lol. The Harmony. This sounds like a good bet to bet on.
I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order, and then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help. Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Now this nigga attitude changed up fast. Anyway, let me read. Nanook was a human that ascended sometime around the disaster. I don't remember. Oh, I wasn't referring to Nanook when I asked about who ascended to God. I was referring to Aqua. Good point. Oh my god. The giant rock hammer god of preservation. That's what I was referring to. When I asked what was their like form like before they became a god. Because like, I don't even know what their form was like. I don't know if they were human or if they were inhuman. Shit, man, you just want to guide me out of here. Okay, so the remembrance is the only thing that will. You asked about Aeons in general. He is the only one.
Doesn't Lycus want this story?
Ah! Almost pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Whew, that was close. Hold on, let me read. You asked about the Aeons in general. He's the only one I know off the top. LMAO. Actually, no, I remember the propagation story too, but I don't remember Glapoitos. Man, that dude's name's so hard to pronounce. Glapoitos. Glapoitos.
Were to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
Not a trailblazer being funny. This is not time for jokes. Okay, so the remembrance path is the one that I thought was going to be one of the two that's actually going to help. So okay, this seems like
the
makes
remembrance.
sense.
That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius.
And I wonder how so. Remember that hurt us at another path, and he's trying with path. He's already resonated with that one. Destruction edition and remembrance are already confirmed. Oh crap! I was about to say something else. Oh, Cassidra's man, my goodness, Siedra's character trailer dropped just now. I'm gonna react to it after I play for another hour and end the stream. I'm going to end the stream at 1 o'clock, by the way. So I'm gonna continue playing till we get to that point, and then I'm gonna react to that and post it.
Traces of the remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
What appears? What? Oh damn, it's a jellyfish.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
Warning, warning, warning.
I hate that the message does not continue reading out the rest of the line.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones.
Oh, I know it dropped. That's why I said I was gonna react to it after I finish the stream. Granted, I hope it doesn't spoil me.
Leave the cage of Logos.
Logos
the
mentioned.
The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story.
The crown of reason won't stop us. Yes.
When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises.
Okay, y'all do me a favor and drop the trailer in the Discord for me. Thank you, appreciate it.
A boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
March? What's she doing here?
This place is always crazy.
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long time. My good buddy, I've really missed you.
Yeah, I miss you too. Now turn into that edgelord I saw before. That's the only one I care about right now.
Hi worried that you were constantly thinking about the days when I was by your side.
Nah, I had someone else by my side that was like you.
It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison.
That's gotta suck.
Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it. Then take your time with the storytelling. Or do you not want to talk to me? But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat.
Spooky? This place isn't spooky. It's
Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
It looks pretty awesome, actually.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow her first.
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosairs and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
Wait a minute. Already red flag. How does she even know about these niggas?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Don Hung's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
Hail and hearty? You don't talk like that.
No. The Geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions.
True. How do you know he's waiting for us?
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosairs and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
That makes no sense, dum-dum. I swear, whoever masking themselves as March 7th right now is doing a terrible job. First of all, dummy, how would she even notice if she hasn't even entered Amphorius yet?
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things. Unless Don Hung told her. Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
I guess you have something you want to say to me?
You're a
then
fraud.
There's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
Oh boy. Who is you, imposter?
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the Nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We are not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, Time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger.
Yeah, we'd all be pretty cooked.
Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or should we say, the entire universe?
Now that's impressive.
So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out.
Also, this just reminded me. This kind of reminds me of an episode from Ben 10 Omniverse. If anyone here has watched Ben 10 Omniverse, you remember that episode within the first season. What was it? Episode 5 of season 1? Where the universe gets erased and Ben has to transform into Alien X to then essentially recreate the universe. Or create a new universe in place of the old one. So essentially that's what they're proposing that they would do if Iron Tomb gets out, right?
The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you?
Oh.
I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison.
Here she comes.
But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return
Is
to
that ooze on her
Amphorius,
chest?
there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal. Or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see.
You look like a villain, and you look like you don't get sleep at night. She's one of those people who stay up all night long. You can tell. She got that dead fish eyes in her face. Hold on, did I get my screenshot? I'm gonna get another one just in case. But man, is she gorgeous? Yo, the black and red really fits her color. It makes her pop. That's the word I'm looking for. There we go. Did I get to you?
My dear.
Another illusion. I won't be tricked again, damn it.
Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me.
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. I have this strange feeling March 7th is not gonna stay like this forever. And also, I have another feeling. What if March 7th stays in Amphorius for the remainder of the game? Like, she's like, I made it back home. I know who I am. I appreciate this journey I've had with y'all to get back to this place. I'll see y'all next time. And then Sunday stays on the train with us as her replacements, essentially, right?
Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? It won't come to pass while we're around.
And now,
The statue. Is that John Hunter's brother?
I'm so glad I played that quest.
Oh Did you hear that? She just called me, but come on, the future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right?
I swear, this version of March 7th got so much aura about her. Aura, I don't even want to use the word aura, but like I have to. It's the only thing that fits. But like, there's something very assertive about her personality now, and I like it. Let me read. If I'm right about her connection to a certain past, she's not native to Amphorius. Ooh, I would hate that because March 7th is my favorite. Oh, you'd hate it if she stays inside Amphorius and she leaves off the train. I feel that.
I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name.
Is that the core flame of world bearing?
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
And she got such main character energy. That's another thing. She screams main character.
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift. This burning core flame. This footnote of a transaction. It contains hope. And the warmth of the entire world.
My nigga Fidod!
Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future.
Oh man. Both Cyrene and Fidod still doing their thing. Ah! It's not technically confirmed, just a theory, but the evidence is there in abundance. The best evidence: jellyfish are associated with Mythos, the Enigmata. They are also the erudition's opposite. Ooh, okay, that's interesting.
Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer. And the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly is happening?
Keep going. Keep trailblazing. For Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Is this, Akuma?
Let me read one more time. Moreover, the Enigmata was born in the shadow of the remembrance and reflection of the erudition. She responded to the resonance with the remembrance. Ooh, okay. Wait, I know where we are. Isn't this when
No one's here. And the dawn device is off.
Oh man, we're back here again at this sad moment. We went back in time to version 3.3 and I'm sad.
Am I too late?
And Forrest has been racing down the path of destruction for too long. The underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screw and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to overwrite a small portion of its logic. Let's take the progression bar as an example. Iron Tomb's progression bar is currently at 99.98%, and through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative, say 97? My bad from stuttering. Your boy really needs glasses. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable. We don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you've dealt with that troubling old Chellotron, don't hesitate and start the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant. The protected nodes of the center are probably at their most vulnerable only during the reset. Only by initiating this process first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, Deliverer. Wait a minute, quick question. Wait, wasn't this what Finon was trying to do? Because I remember reading those notes. Through those black screen white text moments in version 3.4, where it would say something like, oh, Finon failed to reach the core of the scepter, right? Was it because he couldn't reach it during the phase of like the whole reset? Like, because they're saying that they have to do this while it's in the process of the reset, right? Could Finon not do what he needed to do during the process of the reset, which is why it just kept recycling? Or was it because he didn't know about this space between the reset, right? So he just kept repeating shit. What happened to Finon explained in some detail in the memories book. Okay, cool. I'm just thinking off the top of the head right now, and it's just really interesting to think about, because he probably just kept doing these cycles over and over without knowing the reset, or knowing this whole gap opportunity in between the reset. But from how what we learned, it seemed like he did know from those notes that was left behind, but he just failed to reach the core all the time. Anyway, I'll read those notes probably after, when I get to the end, once we get to 1 o'clock in the morning.
The chronocognitive anchor?
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say. Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time. You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Amphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? No, please follow me. And turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Cyrene can't hear me?
What? I ain't gonna lie. I love this moment in the story where everything was lost and we were at the end of the story, essentially.
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Ceridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world-bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
This is amazing.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander...
My girl.
That Lycurgus. He's right outside Akama.
White Calendar 3960. Ceridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius.
Oh man.
That same year, Ceridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaia the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
There we go.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry?
No.
The Marmorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance.
Who he folded to the floor? Who died on the floor?
It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again.
Oh my, the squad got waxed while we were away, trapped in the damn box prison. This sucks. All the goats of this story, all these amazing characters got folded and put into a blender while we were away. I can't wait to run it back on Lycus so hard. Hold up, that sounded crazy. But you get the context. We gotta put this man in, fold him like a lawn chair. It must be done. We must do God's work. We must pack him up, send him to the Lord, and let God judge him. And just hope he get thrown into hell for what he's done. Villain.
Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment.
They're such W people, for real. They stood on their business. They was like, nah, bro, we ain't telling you a damn thing. You gonna have to kill us.
Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We should start with you. Blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
This nigga a true villain, for real. Yep, a villain. That's something I do regularly. But yeah, I got a new villain to label. The straight demon. Ah!
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius. Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting, then keep going with them. Just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death, my passing will make this flame everlasting.
Oh, wait, is that why she did what she did back in version 3.3? Right? When she died, she essentially did the same thing. Okay, so she was just mimicking what the Imperator did, basically. Okay, nice little detail to know, based off pure implication.
Take good care of it. Guide it to the future. And place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
I gotta know what happened to Cypher and the rest of the gang. I hope they show off every character. Cortonos. Okay, so that was him in the background. Yeah, she was close to death anyway, so she just went off on her own terms. I hope every Chrysos there gets shown off before we reach the end of this tale. Oh no. Wait, these were the niggas shown in the flashback, were they not? Is this the goat you speak of? Like Kyrgyz? Folded to the floor looking like a sandwich? The sandwich part is crazy, but anyway, you get the point. Not him. Not left dead looking like this. Why they do him like this? Folded. Everyone else, they look decent in their fold. My guy here? Oh no. Like Kyrgyz? I mean, Kratotos. Did I say Kratotos or Lycus? I don't remember what I said, but you get the point. Oh. Oh, they're dead. You can tell they're dead. Yeah, everyone around here is cooked. Yep. The bodies of the black... I ain't gonna lie. Seeing the bodies of the cleaners here as well is also interesting. My best guess is that... But I don't have proof. I'm not gonna lie. The cleaners being here is amazing.
When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is... Princess Homebuddy is never coming back, is she?
My girl Cypher? Yo, this is mad sad.
She just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
You can tell she's really upset about this. Because Big Sis Chibi, Aglaya, both of those two in particular, she really, cared for them. And even Cass as well. So it's like, knowing that three of her besties, essentially, people she really loved, had to be packed up for this quote-unquote trump card, including Hycealans, but I don't even know the relationship between Cypher and Hycealans. So it's just like, I don't know what the whole deal with that is. But like, you get the point, right? She's like, bro, why? I can guarantee Homegirl probably was crying by herself in some corner because my friends are gone for the sake of this trump card plan, but like, I gotta do it too.
We must lay down the path to the future so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aaron Nova.
Hycealans was also close to Agalea, meaning Cypher lightly respected her. Okay, I can see that. And also, I think it is pretty interesting that Cypher, I guess they're having Cypher take the charge now and lead the way. And actually, it's pretty a smart move. Like, Homegirl is a freaking speedster. She can run all across Amphorius and keep the core flame away from Homeboy. But like, more than likely, she probably doesn't have it on her person. But it seems like a smart choice. Let's keep the speedster as the last person, or one of the last people, to keep the core flame away for like a long period of time.
Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, smart plan.
And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygos will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
Awesome. I love that. Yes. You got the big mama cat gonna raise up the new Lion King. I respect it.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast.
Oh shit.
What is it? It's a spear!
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the Alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Oh wow, so in this timeline, Maide's dad wasn't a total douchebag. Okay. Thank goodness, because his dad was a piece of shit. Let's be honest. Nigga really went mad with power, or whatever, his madness went crazy. It did. His son ended up body bagging him. But in this timeline, it's like, no, his son actually was by his side. And seemingly with his wife as well. What a lovely family dynamic.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
My girl Trinan is still not here. I am upset. Am I wrong to say that Amphoreus is by far the best story in Honkai Star Rail to date? Am I wrong to even say it's better than every other story that we've had so far up to this point? Because it feels like it's the best thing ever. Maybe this is recency bias, but I'm really feeling it. Let me read. I appreciate that Mane didn't get yeeted by his dad, and this time it makes me more mad at Lygus.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
Oh, let me read. King Rapon always loved his son. He was just misled by the prophecy and bad advice from corrupted advisors. Oh, I forgot. That is what happened, isn't it?
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Oh, my girl Trinan!
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff. That sounds pretty crazy. Also, yeah, I'll say this. My dad is a natural born aura farmer. He's not artificial in his aura farming. I remember that scene that nigga picked up that red dust and was blowing it all in his face. Or to see when he sits in his chair and it swishes his robes across the wind just to flex before he sat in his chair. Oh yeah. My guy, he was pretty tough.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akama has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel.
No. So Maide is gonna do the thing that Nikador did? What?
Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end.
Restraint is listed as his primum motive, and his path is the hunt. He was always going to be tough. Emil.
There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promise tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Amphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor?
I will be upset if I find out Finon did not come back into existence in this timeline. If he doesn't come back, I'm gonna crash out.
The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras.
Oh, damn.
He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
All these years adding up to equal 1,000 years until the Deliverer came back into the world again. Another thing too, I love the fact that Amphorius' story is just so much better than Nalan's. I made a whole video about it. I'm gonna be honest, it just keeps reinforcing that for me as I continue to play through the quest, to continue playing through this amazing story.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
I'll check out the book, of course, at the end before I close it off. Oh, my girl.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
I find it so crazy how niggas were upset that the Trailblazer was taking the role of Deliverer in order to help save the world, because Finon could not do it. He couldn't do it. He didn't have the power to do it.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
I just find it so crazy people were upset about that. It's so stupid to see people mad about that. The main character finally taking main character position, or like taking up being given an important role. It's like, what?
Trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
I love that these two got together.
Don't oversimplify it. Lycus just found out Akuma's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
Finon surrendered his role, eliminating his variation in the equation. That's the implication. Man, if that's the implication, I feel sad for my nigga Finon. He really went out, burned out like a blazing star in the sky. Truly and genuinely. Also, I love the fact that these two are together. I would ship Cypher and Anoxa together. I feel like it'd be a valid ship.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on.
I'm not gonna lie, Cypher would be the type of chick that'll get underneath Anoxa's skin. I can feel it. All this, the way she talks, just feels like it would piss him off. Also, real stuff. It'll be like male tsundere dealing with what would you call this hyper energetic female, or this not seductress, but more so this. What's the word I'm looking for? Sultry? Is it sultry? No, that sultry isn't a word. But this sly speaking chick that pisses people off easy. This sly mouthed woman. There we go. I'm gonna say that sly mouthed woman. I agree with that. She knows how to get to people.
You trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Cunning. There we go. Thank you.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery?
Another thing I just realized after what Anoxa just said about she needs to keep them believing that she's the deliverer. Has these niggas been okay since Finon doesn't exist, and since he was supposed to play the role of deliverer, but since he eradicated himself from the equation, the role of deliverer could legitimately just fall on any of the main characters of this Amphoria story. So from Lycus's perspective, he doesn't know which one of them is the real deliverer after, you know, he got rid of the Trailblazer for like 1,000 years. So he doesn't know who is the new deliverer in a sense. So he's been picking them off one by one, even though it wasn't his intention to find out which one is the deliverer, right?
Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play.
Oh, I forgot. Cypher can disguise herself as other people. I completely forgot about that. No, so of course I can do something so absurd. Deliverer is still Trailblazer. Okay, cool. I was just having my thoughts all out there because I just wanted to express it real quick.
But I've got two conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world.
Ooh, so she's still around? Okay. Oh, also, leave a like. Thank you, appreciate it.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula.
Oh, damn.
And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
Oh, man.
Huh. I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
No way this nigga quoting Lygus. Stop it. Oh, man.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest.
I mean, like, yeah, I know he wasn't there to witness that conversation. It's just funny that he ends up saying the same thing. Hold on, let me read it again. Hold on, what? Since the love a good performance, let me enjoy this. All right.
As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
Also, yo, how far am I from completing the quest? Because I know for the past 3 streams I've done, I've at least done hour-long streams. I know I did like a 2-hour-long stream, then an hour-long, then another hour-long. So I did like 2 hours, and now I'm doing another hour-long stream that's going on 2 hours. Am I close to the end?
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by 2 demigods least suited for war.
I just
In the
love
end,
Cypher, oh my god.
reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Once you get to the vortex of Genesis, you'll be wrapping things up, but there's a battle and cutscenes. Okay, how long do y'all think that's gonna be?
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running. That'll be enough.
Irie? It's dead quiet here. Akuma will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie is crumbled after all. But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground. Cyrie, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay? No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right? I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because It's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius.
So that's what all this was. Okay.
Just like the first time we met, right?
So adorable.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
I can't believe I've been threatening to cook Cyrene this entire time. Exactly. You should feel bad, Star. Let's go. Time to complete the Era Nova. I will take all of you to the new world.
I believe you will never let us down. Just like always.
I can guarantee people who are upset that the Trailblazer took the mantle of Deliverer were being pissy in their pants because the way that Cyrene and other characters were talking about the Trailblazer being like, "Yo, we put all our faith in you, da da da," because like it's the final last cycle of the entire game, of the entire story. It's the final cycle, and they're the Deliverer now. But better believe people are so pissing their pants like, "Oh, they're referring to the Trailblazer instead of Finon, my goat." It's like, bro, your goat decided to pass the torch. Keep it pushing, nigga. Anyway.
Do you remember when Finon sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before.
Have you noticed the lack of black tide in the areas throughout the memories? Yeah, I did notice that. Like, there was even a black tide pit in front of us and then it vanished. Because before, like, wasn't the black tide, like, covering every nook and cranny back in version 3.3?
So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of Ocean before charging toward the final battlefield.
Ooh, boy. Hold up. I got something I gotta say, but I'm gonna wait till this conversation over.
Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finon. We'll stand with the Deliverer.
Let's go, my guy.
So say a short goodbye, then set off. Just like we promised at the start.
I love that cute pose she does with her arms behind her back. It is so cute.
Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for him to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Another thing I want to say is, I can guarantee there were so many. I can believe this is true. That there were probably so many people who were like, "Yo, Finon is such a bland character. He got such a bland character design, this, that, and the third." But then when the story focused on him and gave him more focus and more depth and whatnot, right? You can believe so many people switched up, being like, "Oh, he's the best character ever." Da 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 da. Oh, he got the greatest character design. Blah 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 blah. You better believe so many people were like that. Honor wasn't reborn, if my understanding is correct, but his sacrifice not only gave a role to Trailblazer, but also fought back the Black Tide when he got absorbed, or whatever that means. I ain't gonna lie, Iron Tube is probably munching on that nigga Finon right now, just like I'm just chomping on him, not like in like, but more so like, chomping up on him in terms of like absorbing his essence because all this core flame power he got in him. Which kind of is crazy. He essentially became a whole freaking core flame bottle, essentially a jar of it, of every core flame that he needs, that he collected, and he's being fed to Iron Tomb essentially. So it's like Lygus being like, "Oh, I need to collect all the freaking. Oh, I got another way to give Iron Tomb what they need. By this dude, just feed on him. He'll be your sustenance." Oh man. Oh, cutscene.
Irie, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives? That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
The Rainbow Bridge.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
Oh yes.
Reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
Yes!
Now time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
I'm loving this. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all can tell me this right now. Should I keep going and finish this out? Or should I save it for tomorrow?
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place?
This place got a damn glow up. That's what happened. It's bright and beautiful.
I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. High Sealance. Is she still there?
Long time no see, Trailblazer.
Get this hating ass nigga off my screen. Screw you, Lygus. I done wait a good long time without having to deal with your nonsense, and then you come rolling up behind me out of nowhere. Screw you.
Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, High Sealance, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, It was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
Damn. And yet, here you are bound to this place.
True. I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves.
I know of the fable he speaks of.
Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes. To them, that false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait.
Yo, what's up, Jed? How you been?
And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Emphorius better than anything else.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate hearing this nigga talk about every other character's emotion about how they want to save their world from Iron Tomb and this doomed fate of destruction. Why this nigga talks about it in such a logical manner. Screw you, Locus. F you and everything you stand for. F your set, F your squad, all that. I hate you.
Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view.
The only point of view I'm going to understand is when the train comes and we spin the block, windows down, pulling straps out, and letting you have it. Screw you.
The meaning of destruction.
The only destruction I care about is yours. I'll be the one bringing destruction to your scheme. Exactly.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
I understood the implication he was making there. He's basically saying that everyone who's the main character, along with the other characters of Emphorius, they're refusing to wake up to reality that they're not gonna win, that they're going to win when they're not. That's basically what his point of view is. But we know that's not gonna happen. Anyway, let me read. Can't wait to beat down his other clones. Is my foot up your ass is how I expected that sentence to end. The only view I care about is my foot up your ass. I could have said that, but like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay, I can't continue. I'm gonna save this for later. All this good rebuttal energy I was having, I gotta save it. The chasm of space and their faith in band of vast and time itself. Okay, so we must end the stream here. We have to, because I said I was gonna react to that Siedra trailer. I'm probably not gonna post it tonight, because what I want to do on Friday and Saturday, like I already did like a whole, hold up, let me pause this so this don't stop me from talking. Okay, so I did like a handful of reactions last night. They're more so reacting to like these comparison videos that I see pop up on my timeline. So I done did like a handful of reactions to that. So I'm not gonna post that stuff till probably Saturday and Sunday. The Cathedral one, I'm probably not gonna post till tomorrow. But then tomorrow I gotta stream this game because I want to play this quest and get it out. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I might start the stream at 9 tomorrow or later today technically, so that I can get my reaction videos and those thumbnails done. And also I gotta make a standard thumbnail. I gotta make a standard thumbnail for reactions. I got to, because trying to think of a new thumbnail with a new character on it is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I have to freaking scour the internet for new faces to put on my thumbnails, and it just pisses me off. So I gotta make a standard reaction thumbnail. Damn. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pump those videos out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So look out for those. What else? What else do I need to say? Actually, I think that's all I have to say, bro. Oh, let me read. I would agree with starting early. I have a feeling you'll have some things to yap about. Oh, better believe. I yapped a lot throughout this stream. But yeah, was there something else I wanted to say? Oh, I said I was going to look through the book real quick. But before I look through the book, should I wait till tomorrow to look through the book? I feel like waiting till tomorrow to look through the book would be a good idea than now. Because there's something I want to say before I exit out and do this, do my reaction real quick. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about isn't related to any of my own content, but it's something that happened last night after I ended the stream. So peep game. Hopefully y'all can stick around and listen to this real quick before, I close this out. So peep game. Another YouTuber by the name of Mr. Mike, right? He arrived on my channel somewhere around last year into this year. I can't remember what exact month it was when he arrived on my channel, right? Because it came out of nowhere, right? Because he had tagged me in a video he made, but the thing is, it was like one of those things where someone tags your YouTube name while also having over like 100 different content creators tagged in the description as well, along with your name. So that's the only reason I found out about this individual, right? So they came to me asking, "Oh, if I sub to you, will you sub to me?" I was like, "Okay, cool, fine, whatever," right? I subbed to them. Granted, I didn't watch none of their content, nor did I turn on the notification bell at all. But like, I was like, okay, cool, it's whatever. I mean, like, the sub stuff is like whatever. I don't even pay attention to most content creators I'm sub to anyway, right? So I thought, okay, this is no real issue, whatever, right? So as the year went on, ever since that interaction, there has been multiple times where Mr. Mike, that's the name of the channel, the content creator in question, where they would pop up on my channel out of nowhere. And the first thing they would ask me is, they wouldn't even ask me anything related to my content or to the gameplay or to anything related to the story stuff and be like, "Oh man, that was a great thing." The first thing they would ask me is this: "Did you unsub from my channel?" My first thought, because they kept doing this up till last night, where I was like, this is the last straw. Okay, they kept doing this over the course of the year. And I was like, why are you asking me about this? Because he was like, I'm just checking to see. But my first thought every time they kept asking this question is, why do you care? I understand that you asked me, "Hey yo, would you sub to me and I sub to you?" I was like, okay, cool, whatever, right? But like, if I unsub from you for whatever reason, that's not anything for you to care for. You got over like 2,000 subs anyway, right? And I was like, why are you hounding me about this? The first time they did it, I was like, okay, a little weird, but whatever. Then they did it the second time. Then they did it the third time. Then the fourth time. It didn't happen so many times that at this point, I done lost count. because it'll be like several months in between where they would sit here and ask me about, oh, did you unsub for me or whatever, and I would just be like, bro, why do you keep coming here asking me this question, right? So last night it broke it was the last straw. I told him, bro, at this point I'm done. I'm unsubbing from you. Like, I'm not about to sit here and keep playing this game with you of this whole, oh, have you unsubbed for me? Because they went on this rant being like, the reason I'm asking you was because, actually, you know what? Let me read out what they responded to me with. Hopefully they didn't delete his comment to me. Because for future context, he ended up apologizing for from how he was talking to me. But I need to read this out to y'all so y'all can get a better understanding before I close this out. Because I really wanted to talk about this earlier, but I got lost in the sauce of the gameplay. Okay, peep game. So after I told them that I'm going to unsub because I'm tired of this whole thing of you doing this, their next response to me was, there's no reason for that, which is unsubbing. Then right after that, they said to me, who gives you the right to make that decision? I was just asking because a lot of people just did. In context, he's saying that a lot of people unsubbed from him, right? Now, it sounds pretty crazy for someone to sit here and tell you, who gives you the right to unsub? My response, of course, to that was, bro, it's me. I am the one who has the right to do that, not you or anyone else. Let's go ahead and get that clear, right? So that's basically what I said as my next response. They respond to me with, granted, I went more in detail to them saying, okay, how about you try looking at your content to see whether or not if your content is interesting to viewers, or if it's something that that's entertaining to watch for people to watch. That's what I asked them before they replied to me saying, how do I do that? I'm not them. You can look at your own content and look at it and think to yourself, if this is the only type of content I'm posting and it's not getting no type of views for real, that means this type of content I'm doing is just not holding its shelf life, right? It's not lasting long. No one's really interested in these type of videos. Clearly, I even looked at his views from like 8 months ago to now. There is a stark difference. He was getting like triple digit views 8 months ago, but now he's not even reaching that number anymore. Right? And this isn't in the thousands, but in the 100s, right? So let me continue. So next he mentions how we made a deal about the whole, you sub to me, I sub to you, you broke it. The next response right after that was, coming at me with some smart mouth. After pulling a stunt like that, I was just streaming woo-wah, and they were unsubbing. Granted, he already coming at me a little crazy and a little sideways from how he engaged with me. Because I ain't call him out his name, I ain't say nothing crazy about him throughout this whole thing. I kept it straight-laced. Because I wasn't about to explode like that. No. I was like, okay, let's tackle this. What's even crazy, I even did the courtesy of being like, giving him some, I guess, advice, if you would, with how he was coming at me in this, right? Because clearly, if he was losing subs because he was streaming Wuthering Waves, that tells me that the audience he has is audience captured, because they only want to see his Hoyoverse gameplay, whether it be from Star Rail, Genshin. Well, I haven't seen much Zenless stuff, but from Star Rail and Genshin. That means he's audience captured, and people only want to see his Genshin and Star Rail stuff instead of his Woo-Wah stuff, because he doesn't post a lot of Woo-Wah related content as I've seen from his channel, right? So, to continue, I gave him a little bit of advice about XYZ and told him about a little bit of my own experience. And then they say, next up, all I ask if you did unsub and you made it a whole thing. I'm not your enemy. I ain't even made it out to be an enemy thing. I'm just irritated by that he kept asking me about this stuff, right? Then I told him, bro, do you have a mic when you stream? Do you talk with your viewers when you stream? He said, no, I don't. And he was like, trust me, if I had a mic, you'd hear me constantly. But instead, I use chat. And I do my best to show off. I didn't say anything related to the mic. I just told him that he should get a mic. He should get some money into having a mic. Simple as that. So let's continue so I can hurry up and get this done and wrapped up, because I know I'm yapping for too long. Let's read. He said, next thing after that, he said, I can't necessarily remember who asked There were so many of you guys, but I just watched your video on your take on the trailer, and it made me want to do that. Okay, so he was inspired to probably add his voice to the trailer so he can yap or whatever. So that means he was watching my content. Okay. And then this is when they apologize, rightfully so. I apologize, bro. I was just a jerk. It sucks losing you, man, but I hope you have a great YouTube career. Because I told him I'm unsubbing because I can't keep doing this whole, oh, did you unsub or not stuff. I just can't. It's irritating. I even told them that I find it weird that you would even ask this, because I don't even do this to none of y'all, right? Or anyone else who got like higher subs than me. Like, bro, I don't even do this to Red Thunder King. Red Thunder King, a homie to the channel, for real, right? We did a video like last year or somewhere earlier this year where we did like a Zenless Zone Zero waifu tier list type ish, right? And he mainly makes Star Rail content, right? I don't ever go hounding this nigga asking him about, yo, did you unsub for me or not? And he doesn't do it to me. So it's just a natural thing. Why would you do that? It's just so weird to me that people feel the need to ask people that. The only thing that makes sense to me for why he's asking that, I'd have to assume that he's a child. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. I'd have to assume that they're a child. Because a grown adult shouldn't be doing this. Right? The only thing that makes sense is a child is doing that. Oh, hold up. Something happened in Discord. Let me see. Let me read this real quick. Just got a notification about a new Hoyo game. Oh yeah, that's the new Hoyo game they had teased about last year. It's that Pokemon-esque type game they're going to release. That's what that is. And in that game, there's going to be like things crossing over between freaking Honkai Pokemon. Basically, that's basically what it is. You're gonna have Honkai Star Rail characters in it, Honkai Impact 3 characters in it. Granted, I know Zenless and Genshin characters were not in it, so it's mainly Honkai title characters that's gonna be in that. Either that or the man just paranoid. That too, they can be paranoid as well, possibly. Oh, there was some lag happening? Oh, I didn't notice it. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest and like talk to y'all about it, because it's just like it's just so weird to keep having to deal with that every other month. It's just like, bro, come on now. Shoot, I was gonna wait. Did I even tell them? I was gonna tell them, like, look at my own channel. If you're so concerned about losing subs and like people unsubbing from you and stuff in mass or whatever, bro, just look at your content. Look at my content. Compare the two. Granted, my most recent videos aren't getting like crazy views, right? Because they're like reaction videos or whatever. My lagging my shit effing internet. Oh, okay, I see. That's what's happening. But yeah, I was just thinking. I should have said this when I was responding to them, but I was just like, it was just like a no-brainer of how can I look at my own content and see how it's not interesting to people. I mean, it's pretty obvious if the only content you're posting is content related to the gameplay and the meta of the game and like team building stuff. And it's not like some, oh, here's my guide video. It's more so of, oh, let me put these characters together and let me show y'all what they do in Spiral Abyss. It's like, I ain't saying the content is bad. I'm just saying like the shelf life for that type of content has, in my opinion, long since left the door. Unless you're a guide maker, only then will that stuff still be good for your channel. But like, you gotta spice it up, bro. Do a reaction video. Make your own type of commentary video related to these gacha games and the topics related to that. Dive into that. It's going to help. I promise you. That's the only reason I managed to get up to like 221 subs. Shoot, y'all should have seen this channel 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I barely even touched 50 subs. My twin brother, had 50 subs while I was like touching 20 or like 19 or whatever, or 15. I can't remember what number I was at. But then, over the course of 2 years, from then to now, or was it 2 years? Yeah, I think 2 years. From then to now, I made commentary videos back to back. I streamed a lot of these Hoyo games, and of course, Wuwa as well. And I even does like some off streams related to different games that's not related to horror games, like Fate Semi Remnant. I did a Fortnite stream a handful of times. I've streamed Elden Ring like a couple of times as well before I stopped playing it because I was just like, I guess I got bored of it and stuff like that. You get the point, right? I mixed and mashed my stuff. I put it in a blender and let it cook and bake in the oven. That's why I'm at 221 subs. What's crazy is he unsubbed from me last night. So that means I had 219. I wake up this morning, I see 221. That means I got 3 more subs. No, 3. No, hold up. 21, 20, 21. Oh, no, 2 more. 2 more subs. I got 2 more subs last night out of nowhere. You see what I mean? This is how this process works. And when I get the rest of these videos pumped out, it's going to continue moving. It's a forever train that keeps chugging forward into the future. Hashtag Star Rail. But anyway, I think I'm done yapping my head off. I'm done. I think I'm done, you know, talking your heads off too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure y'all tired of hearing me talk right now. But at the same time, that's what y'all subbed for. Y'all subbed to hear me rant and yap my head off about stuff that I'm very passionate to talk about, or very irritated when I'm talking about it. How many pulls do I have? Hold up. I need to see how many pulls I got. Her banner lasts for another 4 days. Okay. So I came at a good freaking time. Because now homegirl. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to convert this stuff. Here we go. How much I got? I got enough for 38. Really? 38? So now I got what? 56 wishes. That's not even enough to guarantee anything. Actually, hold on. Let me check the details on my wish stuff. I'm gonna pull for Cassandra, or whatever freak how you pronounce her name. I'm pulling for her, most definitely. Oh my goodness, I only got one. I'm only one pity away from Finon, because I got like random, Finon, and then one more random. So like my pity is horrible. Oh boy, this is not gonna look good. The fact that their warp is up is, it's not crazy, but like it's like, yeah. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. You know what I can do before I end the stream? I'm gonna waste my standard pulls because I don't need them damn things. I'm gonna waste them. Hopefully I get something. 10. Oh, I got a preservation light on. Awesome. Alright, let's waste the rest of these. Oh, nice. Another copy of her. Look at you. I'm waiting for that damn thing to turn into a ripple effect. I feel like the coloring of the train also gives away whether or not you got a 5-star or not. Because it's got that blue coloring every time I pull something that's under. But then when it's golden, I mean, well, then it has like a golden color when it's something higher. Alright, wow, I wasted all them damn things. Now let me check my shop stuff. Wait, what was that? Oh, these are damn outfits. Oh my, I feel bad for anyone who didn't grab this skin before it was too late. Cause the fact that you gotta pay for that is crazy. Okay, just double checking. Alright. Now I got 58 pulls. All right. I think I done said everything I need to get off my chest. Pretty sure the stream is still going. Yep, the stream's still going. Okay, now it's time to end the stream. So, like, sub,
Nice.
I'm gonna stream again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Hope I keep my promise. I'm gonna be also working on getting my videos out, hopefully Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So look out for that as well. That cloud on the left is glitching. Yeah, I know. I mentioned it earlier. What else? Yeah, I gotta make a community announcement on my YouTube for Wuwa, because I don't think I'll be able to play it until I buy a new storage piece for my PS5. Or an extended storage piece for my PS5. I gotta get my hands on that legitly Saturday in order to continue playing Wuwa. The next Genshin stream, I'm gonna react to the 6.0 live stream when I get home from work tomorrow, and then I probably post it Saturday along with the other videos I have lined up to post, which I already got to make thumbnails for that stuff, and it's, oh my goodness, the thumbnail process takes forever, especially if you don't know what you want to do. What else? Zenless 2.2, I don't know, remember when it drops. Someone can let me know when it drops. I forgot it. Okay, what else? I think that's all I had to. I think that's all I got. Pretty sure. Is that everything I need to say?
Nice.
Yeah, that's everything I need to say. So, yeah. Later. Good night. Peace. And all that awesome dandy stuff. I think my YouTube stream is lagging because it's telling me 4 people are watching, but then the YouTube telling me 5 people are watching. I swear this thing does not correlate properly. But anyway, yeah, later. Peace. Bye.